what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Trade Off Tilt. I'm Ryan, and in this video I'm going to be going over the bearish counts for Ethereum. I just went over the bullish counts in my previous video, so if you want to go see that video to see all the bullish counts that I have, and when I say bullish, I'm just referring to us being at a primary wave 5 as opposed to a primary wave 4. So just to clarify real quick, if this is the end of a wave 3, and this is a wave 4, that's what I call a bearish count. And if this is all a primary wave 5, that's what I call a bullish count. So with that in mind, let's jump into it. And keeping this macro count in mind right here, where this is a primary wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and also that this is all a ABC, and this is all an ABC, as so, ABC, ABC. Then keeping this in mind, we're gonna kind of observe or go through some counts that could be in play. So actually, let's go ahead and keep this count on. And I'm going to show you guys the first count, which is a little bit similar to the count that I showed you guys on Bitcoin the other day, which would be a flat count. So I'm actually, to be honest, excuse me guys, to be honest, I'm actually moving towards kind of a stage of mind where I'm not favoring this count as much as I used to, for various reasons, but I'm gonna go through those pretty soon. I'll just go through the count with you guys before I go through the kind of flaws that I could see in the count right now. So let's zoom in a little bit more to give you guys a better picture. So the best way to count this, in my opinion, or at least the best way I could think of to count it, would be basically saying this is a wave 1. This does look like a pretty impulsive wave. So I would say this is a wave 1 up for wave 2, which would start us in this wave 3. And like I mentioned in one of these problems, this wave 3 will be very extended because this wave 1 completed in about, let's see, so this is the 4-hourly chart. This would be 50 bars. So do 50 times or 50 times 4 and divide it by 24, and that's going to give you how many days that it took to complete it. And then this would be, then we're going to compare it to how long this wave 3 is taking. So keep in mind, wave 1 took about 50 bars, and by the time wave 3 is complete, if this is minute wave 1 up for minute wave 2, down for minute wave 3, 4, 5, then theoretically this wave 3 is going to be taking around 400 bars. So that would mean it's about 8 times the length of wave 1 in time. And in terms of price, it would, let's see, we're going to use the Fibonacci extension tool to compare how long it could be. So actually, yeah, so I mean, in terms of price retracement, this is not on the Fibonacci, or these levels are not based on a log scale, to clarify. But in terms of price retracement, it's not unusual. It could come down to the 2.618, which is definitely not unusual for a wave 3. But in terms of time duration, it is a little bit abnormal for this to be about 8 times the time that it took to complete wave 1. So that doesn't mean it's not possible. I would say that makes it a little bit less unlikely, but then also what we have to keep in mind is that the volume of this wave 3 is also very weak. So let's zoom out a little bit. Let's actually hide this count just to make it easier for you guys to see. But if this is a wave 1 up for the wave 2, and we're in the wave 3, for the wave 3, you want to see an uptick in volume compared to the wave 1. So we're not really seeing that right now. This wave 1, obviously, well, let's see. So yeah, so this wave 1, the volume of this wave 1 would have been down here. And for this wave 3, you see an uptick at first for this first minute wave, but then it starts to decline. You don't really want to see declining volume in a wave 3, especially if this is the third wave of a wave 3, where this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't want to see that. You want to see volume actually picking up as we move into the third wave or even into the fifth wave, which we're not seeing. So those are two reasons why I'm a little bit less likely, or I'm a little bit less keen at this point to go with this count. But with that being said, I still do think this count is more likely than the bearish counts that I showed you guys. It would be these counts right here, where this would be the first count that I showed you guys, and this would be the second count. So yeah, keep that in mind. I'll go through that. I'll go through the flat count a little bit more in detail, just to kind of give you guys a better rough idea of what I'm looking at. So this would be a minor wave 1. This would be a minor wave 2 right here, and then this would all be the start of a minute wave 1, 2. This would be the start of a minuet wave 1 for the minuet wave 2. And we're currently in the minuet wave 3, or actually we just completed the minuet wave 3, and we came up, or we're coming up for the minuet wave 4. So take that with a grain of salt. I'm not really going too into, I don't want to go too into depth on the lower time frame for this video, but that is what I'm looking at right now. I'm still looking at us coming a little bit lower to complete this minute wave 3, which would then have us coming up a little bit higher to complete this minute wave 5 or 4, and then down for the minute wave 5 to complete this minor wave 3. So that's my best count that I have for the flat count. So let's go ahead and hide this count. And now let's delete this. I'm gonna show you guys actually my current preferred count, which I would say I prefer slightly more than the flat count. And that would be this running flat, or rather this running triangle. So let's clean this up, make it a little bit easier for you guys to see. So right here, this section could be a triangle to complete this intermediate wave A, or it could actually be just an A, B, C, like I showed you guys in the macro count, like so. But I just wanted to keep this on to show you guys it's a possibility that this could be a wave A completing through a triangle. The only thing, like I mentioned, is that it would make it so this wave A, so if this is a zigzag right here, this wave A doesn't make a nice 5-wave impulse. So it is a possibility we have to keep in mind, but I wouldn't say it's super likely. I would actually say it's more likely this is an A, B, C. We could get rid of this D and E, and that this wave A actually completed right here. But we're just going to keep it like that to show you guys that it is a possibility. So this wave A could have completed through a triangle correction, where in this wave B completed through a obvious zigzag correction for an A, B, C. And then currently we're in this kind of complex wave C, where let's put on this count right here, which would be a WXY. This would be my best way of counting this wave C right now, which, like I mentioned, is a WXY, and that would be through a W being a flat through an A. This A wave would actually be a zigzag in itself for an A, B, C. This A wave, A, B, C. Let's use the brush tool. A, B, C, and this wave C for 1, 2, and then a very short wave 3, 4 in here, down for the wave 5. So it would be something like this. So that would be the wave W. And then this wave X is a little bit more complex. I'm not going to go into the wave X too much. But yeah, originally I had X coming up a little bit higher in this count, but it didn't really happen. So I think this could be an X that ends a little bit below this wave W, which is a little bit less likely, you have to admit, but it is possible. And that will lead us into this wave Y section, where this section right here looks pretty impulsive in my opinion. So I'm inclined to say that this is probably going to be a zigzag if this count is correct. So if this is a zigzag, then I would count this as a wave 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's zoom in to this wave 5 right here. This wave 5 I'd probably count as a 1, 2, then an extended wave 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would complete right here, and then we're currently in this wave 4. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go ahead and label it right now for this video, but hopefully you guys know what I mean. It would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, or actually rather 1, 2, 3, and then we're currently in this fourth wave. Then we're going to come down for a 5 to complete this mini wave 5. So that's what I have for this count right here. This running triangle count. Let's zoom out a little bit more to give you guys a better view of what it looks like. This count would have us basically finishing this wave 4, this primary wave 4, quite later than expected. I haven't done the Fibonacci time retracement comparisons yet to compare, the length of wave A to the length of wave B to kind of really extrapolate when this is going to end. But my best guess, if you kind of go off where this wave E is, or where it would make sense for it to end, given the length of this wave A and this wave B, my best guess would be somewhere probably towards the end of March at the very earliest to early June even. Yeah, okay, so also what you guys want to keep in mind for this count is that typically in triangle corrections, you do see, if it's a contracting triangle, you see you see each individual subwave, so B, C, D, and E, usually coming in between the 0.618 of the previous subwave. So if this would be wave B. So if we're trying to find wave C, we take a Fibonacci retracement of wave B, and it typically comes between the 0.618 and the 0.786. So in this case, the target could have already been hit. It could have front run the golden pocket by a little bit, and we could be coming a little bit lower to around the 0.786 level. But that's what I wanted to show you guys for this count. And yeah, that's about all I wanted to show you guys in general for all the counts on Ethereum that I have. And if you guys like this video, then leave a thumbs up. Let me know what you want to see in the future. And come join us on Discord if you guys want to see updates on these counts in real time, or if you guys want to see my analysis in real time, or the analysis of others in the group, then come join us on Discord. The Discord link is down below in the description. And I'll see you guys over there in the Discord server and in the next video. All right, take care. Bye.